Veterans Coming Home is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by Pride Stores.
Gardner is the Northeast Veteran Training and Rehabilitation Center, and we refer to it as the NVTRC. The main requirement to be part of our little community is that you are an Iraq or Afghanistan veteran and that you want to move forward, get your life together, and be successful as a civilian. The other requirement is that you have to go to school if you're able.
Military veterans typically have a different type of skill set. You know, we have a mission and we're driven by a mission. So everything we try to do is to get it complete or get it done as fast as possible. In school, it's kind of paced. So everything is set out and you have kind of an easygoing pace to get it done. And it was difficult to overcome that for me because I would get assignments and I wanted to do them then. I wanted to get it done as quickly as possible and I wanted to move on to the next thing.
The veteran is also usually experiencing a cultural shift. And that is they're coming from a military culture to which is more regimented and much an interdependent culture, as opposed to a college which is far less regimented and some might consider it just chaotic. But it's also an independent culture. They, everyone is expected to act upon their own initiative, and they are responsible for their own actions, unlike the military, which is very, how everyone else responds is very important. And certainly, at the very least, a mission may not be accomplished if someone doesn't do his or her job. To help an educator adjust to having veterans in their classroom is actually not a large task at all. Most of our instructors actually find veterans to be a joy in the classroom because they have inherent leadership capabilities, they're more mature, and they are more focused.
MWCC Community College is a great community. I mean, not just for the community in general, but for the veteran community. They refer to us, we refer to them. It's a user-friendly school. I mean, it just really works.
When I went to the Mount Wachusett Community College, it was smaller classes, more local people. It was an older average of student. Things were a lot easier. My professors were understanding. They were up to date. They, when you introduced yourself, they always had you introduce yourself to the class. I always talked about the fact that I was in the military and that I did serve and I was proud of what I did. So it was different. When I went to UMass Amherst, I mean, there were huge classes. I struggled there because of my disabilities, because you're in a class of 350. I mean, it's hard to deal with some of my issues when you feel closed in and confined.
And school's not for everybody. Let's face it, if some people don't like school, they don't like the studying, they don't like the homework, that's okay as long as you're doing what you need to do to integrate back into the culture. And a lot of these kids they've gone from home to military. Somebody's taking care of them or made sure that they had food on the table and that their bills are paid. Well, now it's time to help them step up and say, okay, I need help with a budget, so we'll have somebody come in and help them with the budget. Or they may need extra help with school if they're going to school, and so we can have tutors come in and do that as well. But it's about moving forward and being able to become a functioning part of the community that maybe they would not have been able to have been before.
Not being able to go to the school, I've been able to educate myself in many other ways from them as well. It's not just I'm here, I go to school, and that's it. I'm a single entity. No, I'm here. The other soldiers are here. We branch together. We talk together. We learn from each other. Whether it's a schooling thing that I'm in, because I still try to educate myself on the side. They'll still be, God thanking them. They're in a higher position that they were able to go to the school and take advantage of it, and we all help each other out. So, yeah, in a sense, you educate yourself as well, but with the schooling as well. This is what normality should look like and feel like. People helping you, and not looking at you when you're different. That's the biggest thing is you seem to look different in everybody's eyes. You forget that people haven't changed. We've changed.
I'm proud of myself. Like I said, I still have issues, so some days it's difficult, some days it's not. I'm glad I had the chance that I could get that education, and that I had the chance to be here at the NVTRC and to excel. And like I said, I mean, without the post 9/11, it wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been able to have this if we didn't have those veteran services. It might have been a different story.
Veterans Coming Home is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by Pride Stores. WGBY is proud to partner with the VA Central Western Massachusetts, Soldier On, and the Bilingual Veterans Outreach Centers of Massachusetts to support veterans in their successful transition to civilian life. Information at wgby.veteranscominghome.org.